Steve, how big is the city?
Oh, it's quite large.
Years, right?
So, about how long do you think it would take for us to just randomly drive down every street in town until we found the right inn?
A while. It would take a while.
All right, scratch that plan.
And yeah, Hannah, you're right. It is sort of like a tiered town. It was like the original sort of like where all the rich people lived was like the top of this town.
Well, hopefully they. Well, maybe we should try asking somebody else, and maybe a little coin might encourage him to be more talkative.
Possibly.
I mean, do you have the coin for such bribery? Because I don't.
Me? Oh heavens, no! I have no coin. I thought you
Yeah.
carried all our money, Nyla.
No, in fact.
Everyone's
I'm
gonna start
fairly
like. Everyone's trying to like remember in his brain how much money he has.
I mean, if we need, I have about 10 gold that we can use.
It is something.
It is indeed something.
What's up, Crave? How you doing? How you been?
Well, Alarin, maybe you could like talk to someone in that secret gibberish language.
Oh.
About it.
Maybe?
Not the secret gibberish language. Oh, I promise.
But that's what I did in the inn, and you were out in the wagon, I think.
It's long sleeve shirt.
Or were you in there with me? I don't know. Two of you guys were in the tavern with me, and I did the thing, and they didn't like that very much.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
time to try again.
But
We
I
just
mean, as
talked
as
about, like,
such.
what kind of hot dogs things were, and the people were upset about hot dogs, so I don't know
Yeah,
why.
no, so.
People of Elios take their hot dogs very seriously.
Apparently.
Apparently they take their hot dogs very seriously. I asked the barkeep if he knew said language. In said language. Yeah. People don't like it. And I know that. Because it's not usually associated with the best people in the world.
Well, I suppose we can ask them in common in this case.
Yeah. It could come in handy, but you know. Like the time with the old pirate man.
Well, I'm just gonna take the wagon. We'll just keep going, and maybe if any particular folk on the street stands out, we can ask them about it.
Okay.
I'm going further into town, Steve. Steve-O, good old Steve.
Okay. As you kind of go deeper into town, and sort of start kind of going up an incline, and the farther you go, you can see the architecture kind of started out as like rough rudimentary huts, and the higher you go, it looks like they're nicer brick buildings. But everything sort of is covered by this layer of like filth and grime, so it's almost hard to spot. Are you guys looking for anything specific?
Yeah, the crippled griffon. That's what we're looking for.
I mean, I have a feeling that we're looking in the wrong place for the crippled griffin, but
Oh, and why is that?
because wasn't there a whole other part of the town, further, more towards the water, that was, purple robe just stuff.
Do we know? Wait, what? What do you mean?
There was another part of town. No, what, Steve? Wasn't there another building?
There's like a wooden structure out by like the port. That looked
Is
like
it just a structure, or is it just like a?
it looks like a man-made structure.
Okay, a man-made structure, but not like a building.
Uh,
Like a large building.
It kind of like a wooden tower,
Okay.
like almost like a watchtower.
I mean, would that
Watchtower,
not
never
just be
mind.
where the pirates are making their headquarters?
And maybe where the purple robe figures in town are, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. I don't know why I thought of something I had something completely different in my mind for some reason.
Well, we need a place to. Maybe it's just time to get rid of the wagon.
Slash sell out. Yo, it's a
I mean,
great
that is
game.
an option, but
I need to get back
let's
into
spend
it.
some good coin on this.
We can always try to sell it back. Make some of the coin back.
It's true.
If someone was willing to buy, well, this.
The blazing bunny party wagon.
Sure, and it sounds like this someone would be willing to.
I mean, who wouldn't love
Perhaps.
this amazing card?
Hmm. I'm sure we can find a way to sell it. It is
Think
fairly
that's it.
cumbersome.
Yeah. Plus, we don't know how much further into our journey we'll be able to take it. Okay. So what if we return to the other inn and strike up a deal with him? Maybe that innkeep is willing to buy it himself.
Maybe?
I mean, do you have? Where else would we take it?
Is there like a stable? Have we seen any anything that looks like a stable or anything, Steve?
There was one at the King's Copper, the place you guys stopped at.
Oh, right. But the innkeep takes care of that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Alright. I guess.
All right, we're going back.
Okay. As you guys walk into the little tavern, the innkeep will kind of look back up and be like, "Ah, decided to change your mind, did you?"
Does anyone remember how much we paid for the wagon? It was so long ago.
Been months, if not a whole year.
I cannot recall how much we paid for it.
Sir, well, you see, sir, we've decided to, so yeah, so Ebron this time is gonna go in. He's gonna go inside this time. Into the inn. Well, sir, we've decided that, we might possibly be interested in your business, in, one or two of your rooms. We were hoping to bargain.
He'll raise one of his eyebrows. He's like, "Ah, a bargain. What did you have in mind?"
Well, you see, we journeyed here across land on a very special, very high quality wagon. A one of a kind vehicle, belonging to us that we bought ourselves new. But unfortunately, we don't know if our journey going forward will give us the opportunity to bring it with us. And so, seeing as how your establishment has a stable attached, we figured like you might be someone who would possibly interested in procuring it either for yourself or to turn around and sell again to a customer of yours. I'm sure we could come to something. Obviously, like we are trying to unburden ourselves from it, so we are open to offers, and you're welcome to step out and take a look at it yourself.
He'll stroke his chin and be like, "All right, why don't you show me this wagon? You obviously seem quite fond of it."
Well, I think that's a good idea. It would be better for you to see for yourself. It's quite hard to describe. It is quite a glorious machine. Come on out this way.
All right, he'll come on out, and you'll see him kind of like he'll let out like a little whistle as he sees it. He's like, "That is a mighty fine ride you've got there."
Hey, Alarin, hit the lights.
Don't turn on the party lights.
The lights come on. His jaw kind of like drops for a second. He regathers himself and he's like, "That's nice. I suppose we could make a deal. I could offer you 70 gold for this wagon."
70 gold plus the stay at your fine establishment.
Well, how many nights are you thinking of staying?
So 70 gold, 2 rooms for just a single night. And then if we need to extend our stay, we'll happily continue as paying customers.
Well, you've got yourself a deal. And he'll spit in his palm and outstretch it to shake your hand.
Beaver will also spit into his palm, as is what he assumes to be the custom of these disgusting people.
You guys shake on it, and he will go back inside and return with a small sack of gold and 2 room keys.
Oh, thank you, sir. We will go ahead and unload our stuff from this carriage right now.
I'm gonna miss that wagon.
It served us well.
Ebern will kind of like turn to the others and hold out one of the room keys to them. To whoever wants it.
I don't want it, but what about the horses? Was it like a package deal?
I mean, I didn't say anything about the horses, and neither did he.
Oh. So we have horses, but no wagons now?
I think.
Well, let's just board the
Figure it out
horses,
later.
and we'll see if he ends up saying anything. Hopefully we
No.
don't. It's sad to see it go. Hopefully we don't regret it.
It's the end of an era right now.
What?
It's the end of a long era. It's the era of the party wagon.
I know, I didn't end up taking it off a jump either, I'm sad.
No.
That was my goal all along, was to take it off a jump.
There'll
That's
always
okay.
be other wagons.
But it's the party wagon.
Well, let's go to our. Well, let's check our rooms and figure out a plan of action.
Count the coins.
I'll divide the coins up.
I quite
So-
literally count the coins.
Oh. I mean, there's only 70 of them.
Are you sure?
Go ahead. Even I'll just handed the bag of gold. Here, you count it.
Alarin will count the coins.
It's all there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, there's 70.
Well, let's go inside and figure out a plan of action.
That seems reasonable. Even though, well, yeah, I suppose we can take a peek at the room.
Is that
It's gonna give me a good idea if I want to stay
the
here. or not.
trash boy? Holy moly. Hold on.
We're going inside.
Boom. Clementine's here too? Oh my goodness.
So Ibern will gesture towards like a empty table in the corner for them. And kind of pull up a seat.
How are y'all? Hey. You just find a little quiet corner. I dropped so many notes.
Keeping my eye out in case the purple robe or anyone like looking at us. Funny. Oh,
Oh.
ignore that.
All right. So he'll like be talking in a low voice so only they can hear him. All right. So now that it's sad to see the carriage go, but now that we don't have to worry about it, we do have a lot more freedom in terms of moving about the city.
Yeah, we do.
So I think our best course of action, or not necessarily our best, but one possible course of action is to head toward the waterfront. And
Yeah.
and find out what we can about the pirate situation. See what we can do. So we already know that this new pirate leader is working with the cult. And so if we don't have any information on where we can find the cultists here in the city, then I think it is safe to assume that they're embedded with the pirates. Especially since we do have another task being asked of us to remove this new king from power in some way. So I think that's really the option here.
Well, who knows? Maybe the pirate we're looking for is actually in town, just waiting.
I'm sure he is. I mean,
Well,
you all saw the tower, right?
I mean, doesn't mean he's in the tower. Maybe he's out doing pirate things, whatever they do.
Just pirate
I
things.
don't know. But if he is here, I'm sure he's there. That structure was something that was clearly haphazardly thrown together. Yeah, and it seems like it was done so at least somewhat recently. It's not a normal part of this city, I'm sure. I would go so far as to say that once the pirates took over here, rather than taking any one building to be their stronghold, they just built their own. And obviously, pirates, water, close to the water, the more pirates. That makes sense, right?
I suppose it's a pirate thing to do. Well, did you want to go take a closer look at the thing
Yeah, I do want to get a closer look at it.
who
And
knows,
if we
maybe you're
just so
gonna-
happen to find a way inside of it and up to the top and kick that pirate's ass and get all the information we need out of him, then who knows? Maybe
Whoa! Be
see
nice.
opportunities like
be
that.
nice to the
Who knows?
kobold.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Who knows? Maybe he knows something about the crippled griffon. Maybe he's gonna tell us all about it.
Maybe.
All right. Well, let's go. I don't want to give this innkeeper money, so let's not extend our stay if we can avoid it.
All right.
We're heading towards the waterfront, Steve.
Okay.
Isn't it night? Is it nighttime?
It is kind of like evening, yeah.
That
It-
works for me.
It doesn't matter. I'm ready now.
Okay.
We've long rested. We're fine.
We only get one free night.
Yeah.
Just enough time to go almost die and come back
We'll
and
come
get a full
back.
rest.
Listen, we come back like 4 a.m. We're fine.
Okay,
All right, we're going.
you just start walking down towards the waterfront. Unlike before, Allerin, you notice it. There's like thieves' cant kind of like scribbled all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're walking, you'll notice something kind of odd. Is there's one building in particular that has nothing written in front of it.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing. Oh, coffee's so good.
Interesting. What are the other ones like? Was it like?
You see all kinds of stuff.
Sorry, words are hard.
You see all kinds of stuff written in front of like different buildings, different taverns, stores. You'll see like liar, cheat, or death, or like safe.
And one has nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Interesting. Huh. Allerin's gonna like just give me 1 second, guys. She's gonna at least like take a peek at the building.
The building appears to not have any windows, and there is a small set of stairs leading up to it looks like a pretty sturdy door.
That's interesting.
What's interesting? What's special about this building?
I mean, besides the fact that it has no windows, this is the only building that I've seen that doesn't have some sort of thieves' cant written outside of it.
Ebron's just gonna shrug. I mean, who knows? We are in a harbor town. It could simply just be a warehouse or storage building for
But why would
shipping.
a warehouse or storage building have stairs going up to a door? That'd be inconvenient.
a
Maybe
good
they
point.
weren't
I
know,
mean, maybe they weren't
engineering
planning
students.
on,
But I mean, you want to take a look inside? We have.
I'm intrigued.
I mean, we don't have that many leads, so I'm open to trusting intuition. Go ahead. You know the drill. We'll be right
Yeah.
behind you.
Okay. Can I hear anything behind the door?
As you go up to it, and you kind of like go up to like cup your ear on the door, there's some movement from the other side, and a little slot gets opened up in the door. You see a pair of eyes looking out, and you just hear just a gruff voice go, "Password."
Shit, what was it?
Who has the piece of paper?
What's the piece of paper?
I don't remember. Who has
There
it?
was something about asking for a lily in the well. If you're asking about the crippled
Yeah,
griffon.
that's what it was. Do you know anything about a lily in the well?
You see the little rectangular window just kind of close quickly, and just silent on the other side. Roll me a perception check.
My brain. Where is it? Yeet.
With a 23, you will notice just the smallest little carving on the door is a little griffin. You'd be able to see unless you were standing in front of it.
Nope. Yeah. Nope. This is the place.
I'm out of coffee. I'm very sad
Gonna
about
wait
it.
here. I'll take a step back from the door.
It's been so long. Did we get the password correct?
Was a lily in the well or lily in a well or something like that?
Maybe it's time to pry open the door, blow it up.
No.
Forced entry.
Why no? Why no?
Why?
The note was found on the cultist as we packed with more of them. Countless cultists. It's not like it's some sort of orphanage.
It's been so long, I literally have no idea what was on the note.
Unless you
Was
want to
asked
try.
for lily in the well.
Yeah, I have a thing of Lily and the well. I'm not certain if that's the thingamablub. Well, we could always just kick down the door and just try to fight everyone in there.
Yes.
And the thing is, if it is cultists, then chances are they might have recognized this anyways.
Maybe they're fetching reinforcement right now as we speak.
Probably.
How big is the slot in the door, Steve?
What is Steve typing?
It's real small. Big enough for maybe like Aldarin's hand to fit through.
Eek.
As you're standing there, kind of like contemplating this at the top of these steps, you'll see this sort of like hooded figure kind of sort of waiting impatiently at the bottom.
Oh. I will go down to the bottom of the stairs then. Hello.
Hello.
Are,
He's gonna kind of eye you suspiciously. He's got sort of a mask over his nose and mouth, so you can see his eyes. And he's gonna kind of like saunter away. But he
interesting.
kind of like keeps watching over his back to see if you're still there.
Do you think he wants us to follow him?
Probably,
Well,
but not
all right.
close.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, might as well.
We can always come back and blow this building up later.
That's very true.
Alrighty.
Look, if anything,
Like follow.
they
My guess
probably
is
have.
follow him, but make sure that it looks like we're not.
All right.
Cool.
I think that's the plan.
We will do so.
The mug, so he's gonna kind of like slink away, and he sort of like goes around the building. The mug, it's a little dog. It's a little dog. He's got little ears.
Also, that mug is adorable.
We're going.
Peek around the corner.
Okay.
Going.
He kind of notices you guys, unless you're trying to sneak.
No, we're not trying to sneak.
Once he sees you're kind of behind him, he picks up his pace a little bit. Not the Amazon wish
Give
list.
chase.
Are you running after him?
I mean, if he's trying to get away.
I mean, he's definitely picking up the pace.
I will pick up my pace.
Yeah. I'm not running.
Okay.
How do you have your broom?
Yeah. I'm not even walking. I'm just flying around.
Oh, good. So you can catch him if you need to.
I'm flying at a slightly faster speed.
No, I was asking because you could haul after
I
him
know,
on
I
that
know, I
thing.
know. If need be, yeah.
He just rounds the corner again. It's like he's just circling back to the front of the building.
We continue to follow him.
Ring around the rosy.
And when he finally gets to the front, he rounds like the last corner to get back to the front of the building. He kind of like slows his pace and sort of saunters up the stairs to the door of the building.
Excuse me. You could have just asked to go in front of us. You didn't have to be weird about it.
He's gonna turn to you, just kind of like shocked. He's gonna shake his head. He's gonna walk back down the steps. He's like, must have had the wrong place.
The wrong place, you say? What place are you
Wrong
looking
place.
for?
What are you looking for?
I can't quite remember. Must have had too much to drink.
I don't know. You seem pretty sober.
Evan's gonna jump on him.
Tackle
Pin
him.
it. Evan's gonna tackle him and pin him to the ground.
Okay, roll a athletics check.
Oh my lord.
Okay, hold on.
Here we go, big D20. I got a 9.
We'll roll athletics check.
Damn.
All right, yeah, you get him. You pin him to the ground, real quick, like.
All right, don't act stupid with us. Tell us the password to get in.
You're gonna see him kind of like look to the door, look back to you, and he's like, "I can't. Password to get in. I don't even know what you're talking about."
That's doubtful. Why would you be looking, behind you to make sure to see if we were following?
Why would you even be here to begin with? Why are you so weird? Why'd you walk around the building?
Thought you were trying to rob me, and apparently I'm right.
What business do you have with this building, anyways?
I don't even know where I am.
I don't believe it.
All right. Now listen. I might be the biggest here, or one of the biggest, and one of the strongest. But this one, and it's gonna point to Nyla. This is the one you have to be afraid of. You don't even want to know what she'll do if she doesn't get the information she wants. So I suggest you give us something, or else she's gonna have to get real creative.
Oh, I can be creative, all right.
just all in the middle of the street.
Yeah. God, see, this is a pirate town. This shit happens probably a couple times an hour. I bet nobody's even batting an eye at this.
His eyes are going to go wide for a second, and he goes, death now, death later, it's all the same.
Alright, Nyla, you heard the man, death now.
No. Why?
No, it's either catapult or fireball.
Mm.
Oh.
Maybe we should let him pick.
Oh, that's a fair point. That makes it more fun.
we could always monkey fastball his out of here.
Oh yeah.
I feel
Okay,
like-
give him some options.
Making Varian a giant monkey again is going to attract too much attention, though.
All right. Would you rather be incinerated? Would you rather have something catapulted through your skull, or would you rather have a giant enraged monkey delimb you?
Or maybe you would rather be a frog for the rest of your life, perhaps. An ugly frog, too. Not a cute one.
Oh, not an ugly frog. He's got like Allard, he's like signing Thieves' Cant, sort of just like with his like he's got like one hand kind of like squashed under Ibram. He's like trying to sign something. As he kind of like looks around, panicked, realizing that there's nobody that's gonna come help him.
What is he signing?
He's just signing help.
And in Thieves' Cant, I'll say only if you tell us the password.
He'll look at you kind of surprised, and he'll nod slowly.
All right. Let him up, but don't let him go.
Ibram's gonna have. Ibram's gonna like put his hands in his under his armpits and lift him into the air, so it's not even touching the ground.
See him kick his little legs a little bit. And he's
Yeah.
like, this is rather humiliating.
I apologize.
He's
done it to me too.
He's gonna gesture to the alleyway.
All right. Let's go to the alleyway real quick, guys.
All right, but we're bringing him with us.
Quiet. Well, yeah, duh. That's the point.
Oh, okay. All right.
So once he's like, you guys are kind of like off the main street. He's like, I can't tell you the password, but perhaps if you were to hear me say it on my way in, if you
I
catch
can
my
do that.
drift.
I got you. I got you.
All
All
right.
right. And if you don't, well, good luck.
Aaron's gonna like kind of like set him down, but like keep a real firm grip on him.
No, you have to let him go say it.
No, I mean yes, but listen here. Now, if you give away that we're coming in behind you, or if you cause any sort of trouble, or you make things difficult for us once you're in there, then this one, he's gonna point to Nyla again. This one,
Right. I get it. Please don't turn me into an ugly frog. That's like my worst nightmare. Anything else, fine. Not the frog.
You're gonna
And-
be disgusting.
I've
and
murdered
slimy.
frogs.
and I think it's important that you understand that before you came over, we were seriously weighing the option of burning the entire building to the ground,
Well-
and we are still keeping that on the table. Just so you know, if anything,
They
if things don't go the way that we're wanting them to go, so it's in your best interest if they do.
Look, okay. Look, I'm trying to help you. All right. But us talking is already like pretty bad. There's people watching everywhere.
Well,
There's a
you
good
shouldn't have-
chance they just kill me on the spot as soon as I walk through that door.
Well, best of luck. And Ebron's gonna like let go of him, kind of like dust the dirt off his coat, and kind of give him like a little shove back towards the door.
So he's gonna take a big look around, and
Go ahead. Sorry.
he's gonna turn and be like, I'm gonna make a few laps, and then I'll go up there.
Okay.
Try not to make it too obvious, all right?
I won't.
He kind of like smooths out his like, he's kind of like brushes off his shirt, and he's like trying to psych himself up, and then he starts to make his way back around the building. And he will kind of like much like before, he'll do a couple laps before very slowly walking up the steps to the door.
I will try to get as close as possible without being on the front of the building. Well, but like close enough to listen, but not in like where I think somebody can see me.
There is like a stairway up to the door.
Is that stairway like... Does it have space under it?
Not necessarily under it, but there's not really a view down at the bottom of it from the front door.
Okay. I will hang out there, I guess.
Roll me a stealth check.
Where's the button?
And where's the rest of the gang?
I was hoping they would stay in that alleyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stay outside of
right
you
here.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Okay.
Not my finest.
As you walk, you hit a few pebbles, and you see the guy wince as he walks up the stairs. And once he reaches the top, he'll knock, and the little slot will open. And the guy will ask her password, and the guy will reply, A broken griffin is a dangerous griffin, and he says it loud enough for you to be able to hear. And then he goes inside, and you hear the door open. You hear the noise of people chatting and the clinks of cups. And the door closes, and you don't hear anything.
A broken griffin is a dangerous griffin. Okay. I'm gonna go back around to the alleyway. Back to the group. The password is apparently a broken griffin is a dangerous griffin, and I think it's better if it's not me that goes up there to answer.
Well, I
it.
suppose they changed it then.
That wasn't
Either they
me.
changed it or we ask for that once we get inside. Does Lillian
All right. Well, maybe we should give it a moment before we go up there.
Yep, I'd give it a moment. Probably walk around a little bit. Not much, but
So what do you guys plan on doing here?
Gonna be waiting for like, I don't know. I'd say like an hour is fine, just to avoid dragging or drawing suspicion. But yeah, an hour seems fine. After an hour, I'll creep around the building. Of course, I won't go on my own. I'll wait for the group. After pretending I've been busy for an hour, doing things. But yeah, I'll start heading to the building. Now that we have the password.
So is the whole group going up, or is it just you?
I would assume the whole group.
We're all going up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, unless we'd rather do it one at a time, but I feel like that'd be a long process. And a risky one at that. So yeah, I suppose the whole group's fine.
I feel like either way, one or the other.
If
Is
things goes
risky
wrong,
with
just
this
blow it up.
place.
Yeah, we'll just blow things up if need be.
Fair enough. Fuck it.
Okay.
At this point, fuck it.
So you guys go up to the door?
Yup.
Yeah.
I'm behind the two big guys.
Same.
Same.
I'll
What?
send my broom away, upward, out of reach. I can't go in the building with that, but I'll make myself small.
Okay. So you guys go up the little stairway. And knock. Who's given the password as the little slot kind of opens up. Only ask for it.
Hey, Bryn, do you want to give the password to the nice gentleman?
A broken griffin is a dangerous griffin.
You say that. The guy's gonna the eyes look at you, and then kind of past you, and be like, "Are they with you?"
Yeah, they're with me.
The little slot will close, and the door will open.
Abram will step inside past the guy and give him like a little nod.
Walk
Make
past
his way inside.
Make
Oh,
myself
man.
as inconspicuous as possible.
Map
Oh, a map. Oh, man.
I don't like the look of this one.
Yeah.
That guy looks
Target
familiar.
him first.
I only got so many people tokens. All right, you guys walk in.
Oh, there it is.
And as you guys enter, you'll notice sort of a hush goes over the whole tavern as everybody kind of turns to look at you, and then they kind of go back to their business. On the right side is a fireplace with a stone griffin above it. It seems to have two little rubies as eyes. And there seem to be two drow working behind the bar. They look completely identical. They seem to move in tandem.
Abram's gonna make his way straight to the bar.
Okay.
Not even looking at anyone else at the tables.
And then there is one person possibly of interest in this bar. There's one guy in a purple cloak who seems to be passed out at his cup right here.
Abram's gonna like notice him, but just walk past him.
Steve,
Mm-hmm.
does Lily in a well mean anything in Thieves' Cant? Or no, is it
just seemed to be a phrase on the back of a business card.
cool? Okay, that's what occurred to me earlier before we were when we were outside, but fair enough. Interesting. Hebron.
Damn.
Put your token down. What do you got?
They
What are you guys talking about? Put your tokens down.
We
are
are
down.
Oh,
We started at the door like normal people.
Zooming.
I'm going to the bar. I'm going to the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, you go to the bar.
The
Make sure
two
there's no purple stuff in it.
bartenders will look up at you as you approach, and in unison, Jesus Christ, at the exact same time, in unison, they'll ask, "What are you drinking there, the stranger?"
3 ales for me and my criminal friends here.
You, yeah, okay.
And look at you. It's like, that's an odd way of talking there. Only 3. I count 4 of you, unless I've forgotten how to count.
Does Nihilus take up over the bar?
I would assume I'm
They're-
tall enough to be like,
Yeah, they're
Here.
pretty tall.
yeah, reaching the counter, at least.
This one doesn't drink.
Yeah, I've had well, nothing so far. I'm not quite thirsty. I'm just here to tag along.
It's gonna be a gold apiece for the 3 ales, so 3 gold.
I'll put 3 gold on the counter, then over near them.
And they'll quickly scoop it up and pour you 3 ales.
So expensive.
No, not really. I don't think.
Overpriced.
Is there something else we can do for you?
No, that's good for now.
Okay.
Nothing else for now.
We're just having a quick drink.
Quick drink. These guys look spooky.
Hmm.
What do these guys look like, Steve?
Those 2 are also drow.
Interesting.
What One of them seems to have like a long sword strapped to him, and the other one has like a staff kind of leaning against the bar.
Ebron's gonna like
And
turn
this
back
guy
to
is
the.
the only like purple robe looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Ebron's gonna turn back to the bartenders. So my friends and I here have some conversing to do. I suppose that fellow there wouldn't mind if we shared a table. He doesn't seem like he's paying too close attention either way. He's gonna gesture towards the one in the purple robe.
They're just gonna kind of shrug at you. You see what you want. That's up to you.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Pull up a seat.
I want this seat.
Sire.
It stands.
Just standing there.
Ebron's gonna
okay.
like.
I have lost my token. Oh, there we go.
Ebron's
far
gonna
enough.
like sit down and
Okay.
look over at the purple robe guy.
He seems like he's just like passed out drunk on the table.
All right. Ebron's gonna like lean deep over the table. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. We make like we're here to fetch this one. Take him back to. We're here to fetch him. Because he needs to. Because the old boss man needs to speak to him. So we've been sent here to collect him and bring him back. We scoop him up and bring him back to the inn room for interrogation.
I mean, we could, but it's pretty far from the tavern, and I'm sure plenty of people will see that and question why we're carrying a purple robed man. We can always have Halloran browse their pocket.
What?
I'm sure they won't mind. You know, just seeing what they got on him. Maybe they got something important.
Oh, Alarin, you smell terrible.
Rude.
When was the last time you bathed? Go sit on the other side of the table near that passed out man. I can't have you anywhere close to me.
Rude.
All right. Now's your chance.
Anybody looking at anything? I mean, there's eyes everywhere.
Nobody really seems to be paying you guys any attention. They all seem to be kind of like engrossed in whatever they're doing.
All right, what am I rolling, Steve?
Are you trying to pickpocket the guy?
Sure.
Sleight of hand check.
Ha. Wah. 19.
With the 19, you kind of like, sort of brush up next to him, and you're able to like pull like a small little letter from his pocket.
I will. Cool. Oh wait, you thought I was stinky? I'll sit over here. I'll read the letter quietly.
So the letter just seems to be sort of like a set of orders. And it reads like some of our allies seem to have gone missing in the town of Ilios. Go to the tavern and keep an eye on things.
Interesting. Interesting. I'll just basically relay that to the group. Quietly, of course. But the he was basically sent here to the tavern to keep an eye on things because apparently they've lost some allies.
Oh,
And Elios?
not super useful then. Never mind.
I mean, it
Just
tells
mostly
us
patrol.
that. Yeah, but it tells us that. I don't know how much the people here like them.
I feel like he'd be dead by now. Walking around in purple robes if they didn't like him.
I suppose. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I suppose we might have to bring him back to the tavern. It's not like we can shove him in a party wagon and ask him a question there.
Well, we don't have a party wagon.
Exactly. We can always bring him back in some spooky dark alleyway and just waking up there. So we don't have to do the whole walk back to the tavern.
True. Kind of want to ask for a thing on the card, though. I'm intrigued.
Do you mean the Lilly and Well?
Yeah.
Well, feel free. Go ask him.
Alarin's gonna look at the owl up here and just look at it for a few moments.
Oh, that's a griffin.
Or sorry, griffin, not owl. Very shiny. But not needed. But very shiny. Alarin, let's see, what will I do? Who will I ask? I mean, I guess I don't know, should I ask the barkeeps?
Any employee should be fine. So yes, the barkeep should be fine. I would assume.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. What was it? Lilly in a well?
A Lily in a well.
As you approach, they'll look at you. What can we get for you?
How about a lily in a well?
The wolf kind of stop for a second, and you'll see they look over at the purple robe figure, kind of look at each other and shrug, and like, that's our drink special. Give us just a moment. I'll make one for all of you. And they'll turn and grab a couple bottles off of the shelves behind them, and mix you up a drink. So they'll fill four glasses.
Thank you very much. What do I owe you anything for it?
This one's on the house.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I will be back for the other 3 in a moment. I am small.
They'll just hand you like a small little tray.
Oh, okay. I will do that. I will bring it over to you guys. This is what I got when I asked for it. I don't trust it. But we got more drinks.
Some drinks.
What is it? I don't know. Does it smell like anything?
It smells like booze.
I slam it back.
Smells like booze. What?
I slam it back.
All right, Sire's drinking is.
I don't want mine. You can have mine if you want. Whatever it is.
I don't know what it is. But they said it was their I noticed they kind of looked over to this guy when they said it. And then I didn't have to pay for it. So I'm a little skeptical of what it is. How you feeling, Varian?
I mean, I feel fine so far. It's pretty good, actually. A little sweet.
Mm.
So did you guys all drink it, or was it just Varian?
Just Varian at this
So far,
point.
just very.
Eben's drinking his.
Okay.
Yeah,
Delicious.
I'm
Yummy. Fantastic. Love it.
drinking mine.
It is actually pretty good.
Well, I'm glad.
Mm. I won't drink mine yet.
What happens to us? Just lay it on us.
So a few minutes go by and nothing really seems to happen. You do notice the bartenders do seem to like be keeping an eye on you guys. And Varian would notice at first, but you start to get really tired.
Okay. I think probably drinking that much too fast is not a good idea. I feel tired.
And Ebron would start to feel it a little bit after, and you guys would kind of start to feel like your limbs start to get very heavy.
Oh, Varian. It's always the little fruity drinks that hit you the hardest.
It's because like you can drink so much of them and not think of it, and
You
then it just hit you at once.
It's like drinking rose petal water.
Yeah. Slam down on the table.
Yeah, you guys would eventually just pass out.
Well, that happened.
Well, this is a little awkward.
Yeah, a little bit.
How could this happen? They're so tired after traveling for so many days. I guess we're just gonna have to bring them back to the inn somehow.
Somehow.
You'll hear like a little like tisk from this guy who's kind of walking towards you. And he's like, I noticed you didn't drink your nice beverages there.
No, I'm allergic.
And he's gonna look at you as well, Aller, and see that your cup is empty.
Magic.
And you start to see him casting a spell.
Do I recognize the spell?
Fudge cakes. All right. We go.
You see him pulling out some like components from his little pouch. It seems like he's casting sleep.
Oh shit!
No,
Counter spell.
I don't want to go to sleep. Don't
It's
make
not
me do
night
it.
time.
It's not night time.
As he finishes it and you cast Counterspell, he looks real upset. And he's like, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Well, not until you tell me why
Why?
you're trying to put me to sleep against my will.
We found it on the back of a business
I'll show you some
card.
real magic if you don't tell me.
This guy is going to kind of come up next to him. And he's like, I think it would be best if you enjoyed your drink there.
I think it'd be best if you tell me why you're trying to do some fancy magic. And why you
No-
put these two dorks back to sleep. Well, not back to sleep. just to
Nyla,
sleep.
Nyla,
asleep.
Rude.
Nyla, listen
On
to
the
the
drink.
nice man. The drink, it's really good. I think you would like one.
That was rude, Nyla.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
So, what's the reasoning?
It's gonna kind of look at you. He's like very frustrated, and he's just like, he looks at the drow next to him. He's like, I didn't think I could use magic too. This is a bit problematic. And they're gonna look at the purple robed guy who's kind of stirring a little bit, and you'll see everybody else in the bar is kind of like looking the other way. And they're gonna be like, why don't? Are you with them? And you'll gesture to the purple robed guy.
Oh hell no!
Why are you sitting there with them?
It was an empty-ish table, and he was asleep, so we figured we wouldn't mind.
It's not like you can complain about it.
And he couldn't complain about us sitting here because he's asleep. Did we know why? No. Did we know what asking for that would do? Honestly, no.
He's gonna rummage around in his pocket and pull out some papers and use Mage Hand to float it over to the table. And on the table, he will lay out a wanted poster with each of your faces on it.
That's unsurprising.
Oh, is this what this is about? Bounty hunting.
Oh, there's my pen. And he's just like, if this is you, why would you sit with him? Doesn't that seem a bit risky?
I don't know.
I don't know.
This is unsurprising, but I don't know. I don't know who he is.
We would have a chance to explain ourselves if you didn't put two of us back with your sleep.
How could we know that you could be trusted?
I mean, we're more trustworthy than you. That's for sure.
More trustworthy
is-
than that guy.
We came over for a drink, and you tried to drug all of us. So trustworthy.
Oh, you are in our tavern.
Yes, where we can come and get some drinks.
Why don't
We even had to use a
Password.
fancy little password.
one of the bartenders will kind of clear their throat and they'll be like, why don't we talk somewhere else a little more in private?
Fine. Where?
You will see this guy come over and wave his hand in front of the griffin, and the fireplace will kind of like slide over, revealing a little
Ooh,
doorway.
Only that fancy.
Sounds good.
But
No,
we're
you're
I'm
gonna
not
be
leaving
all
you
in.
alone,
Well,
so
wait, nah, we're fine. Don't worry about us.
Now, speaking of them, is there a way to, well, I don't know, slap him around, slap him awake?
They're gonna be out for a little while.
Oh. Should we leave them here? Is it safe?
He will kind of let out a little whistle, and you'll see these two guys come over and start to pick him up.
I'll keep my eye
Fair
on
enough.
where they're gonna drag him.
And they'll drag him through the door.
Oh, okay then. That's fine. Oh damn!
Whee!
They chucked him.
And they'll do the same with Varian. They're gonna struggle a little bit, but they get him in there.
Impressive throw.
Alright, fair enough. Oh man. Yeet.
Is that cages?
Maybe. Hold on.
Yeah.
Look, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. Great. Fancy.
Just one big. Just one big.
Well,
Must stand over here.
this is fine.
This is fine. Yep.
This is fine. Don't you want to come in here to have a private chat? Make sure to close the door so we can't leave.
Oh, the 2 of them came in too.
There we go.
Lovely.
The whole bar walks into this room.
Get this organized here. There we go. So the fireplace will slide back in place, and you guys are in a small room. You'll see that there seem to be some iron bars with like a locked iron door to the north. South, there's a small, or there's just a little door here. Boop. A couple of crates, a set of keys that you would assume just unlock the iron door. And after it slides in place, they're going to turn and look at you. Like, I think it'd be best if you just talk to the boss.
Who is the boss?
And he will knock on this door and go inside for a second. And you'll hear a little bit of talking, a little bit of shouting, and he will invite you in.
What a gentleman.
He'll turn to you guys and just be like, so it truly is you, the ones on the posters.
Well,
I
yeah.
guess.
You
I'll
guess?
admit I do look much better in person. These posters, not quite that great.
Yeah, they never do me justice either. But anyway, you're here, and I'm sure you have questions. Firstly, my name is Thaddeus.
Oh, how do you spell that?
THADDEUS? That's my guess. Oh, THADIUS. I went too fancy.
All right.
First, before I give you too much more information, what is your allegiance? Does it lie with the purple robed ones? I'm assuming not. If you're on the posters.
No. Not in the slightest.
You can see him kind of like studying your face as you answer his question. And he's like, good. I need people like you.
Oh?
Yeah. You see, perhaps you've maybe heard of us, but I run the biggest thieves guild in the country. Or I did. But those damned cultists, they've taken my daughter. Now they practically run this thing. I haven't been able to make any moves. Perhaps you guys you could be the ones to help me.
It's
I mean,
a
I don't see why
bit of an
not.
ask
But
after drugging our friends, but I don't see why not.
of course, it depends what it
Although
is.
half of
The
that's my
game.
fault, so admittedly. You know.
Can't be too careful. You never know.
Fair enough.
You did ask for the lily in a well, and we generally just hand out
I
that.
ask as I receive, or you know what I mean.
We put that on cards and been slowly handing them out among the cultists, and we take them in and make them disappear. Or at least until, they sent somebody to keep an eye on us.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I got, yeah. Yeah, those were definitely his orders.
So you said you would help, but I'm assuming you'll want something in return.
Naturally.
And what would that be?
Maybe some information about a good, the good man, the pirate king, Grimclaw. That'd be a good start.
Grimclaw.
Grimclaw.
No friend of mine. I would be happy enough to share what information I have. But why are you looking for information on Mr. Grimclaw?
Well, without going in detail, we were assigned to, well, let's just say take care of him. Since he's no good friend of yours, let's just say take care of him. We'll keep it that simple.
I see. I know what you mean. And I'd be happy enough to help with that. And I'll give you whatever information you need if you can get my daughter back.
We will do our best.
Do you know where they're being kept captive?
Somewhere underground, in the sewers. They've been poisoning the water of this place. Don't know why. And
that's weird.
We would have stopped them, but well, they took my daughter, and so now, sort of, my hands are tied.
Yeah.
I suppose that can be done. Like we've been doing more difficult things before. Do you have any advice on how to get in there?
Into the sewers?
Yes.
There's tons of entrances all about, but the easiest way would probably just be to go to the pipelines that lead out to the shore. They take in water and goes into the town.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Aaron will jot that down.
You'll need to go in if that's the way you're going when the tide's out. Otherwise, the intake pipes will be flooded with water.
Okay. That makes sense. Any idea what we'll find once we get there? Or go in?
I'm not sure. I haven't been down there.
Okay.
Is there any sort of assistance you can provide?
Unfortunately, I can't make any moves.
Of course.
My hands are tied. I can sort of just guide you. I can hand you a map.
That map would be nice. It's something.
And he'll turn to his desk and scribble like a little map and hand you guys. And he's like, "There's a lot of ways to go, but I've here's the details and what to avoid. I think they've got her down there with them. That way, I can't go down there and stop them."
I will be finding out soon enough, I'm sure. As for my two companions that are passed out, is it okay for us to stay here until they recover?
Oh yes, it's not permanent by any means. They should be waking up soon enough.
Well, I don't think I have anything else to ask as questions and such. Oh,
None
well,
is-
what's your daughter's name? That'd be pretty good information actually.
My daughter's name is Lilly.
Oh, simple.
Makes sense.
Do you have a way for us to prove that whenever we find her, proof that we were sent by you?
He will hand you like a little coin, and on it is emblazoned the symbol of the griffin, same as the one that Allerin saw scribbled on the door.
Okay.
You can show her this. This will also, if anybody in the Thieves Guild tries to stop you, you can show them this coin. It should keep you safe and keep them out of your way.
Very well. And of course, we won't be using this, or we won't be abusing this power. I mean, but now it is all I can think of. If anything, my two companions might have questions, but for me, that's about it.
It's nothing that I can think of at the moment.
And they'll give you a little nod. That your companion should be waking up any moment.
I'll make them wake up if need be. Lily takes out the whistle.
And you guys exit the room. Ebron and Varian are starting to like slowly regain consciousness.
Wake up, dummy.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I got some work to do.
Oh,
Mm.
wake up, you doofus.
Rude. I go back to sleep.
No, wake up.
I'll use this whistle if I have to.
We've been tasked with an assignment that involves the possible murder of more cultists.
Fuck yeah.
Wake up
Wakey,
and saving
wakey.
somebody's daughter.
Look, I'm finally comfortable. I don't want to get up, but fine, I guess.
I'll
What
kick
are we
you.
doing?
Saving the Thieves Guild leader's daughter from cultists in the sewers.
Oh,
After
what?
that
What is it
immediately?
about secret societies and having to like do things like this just to have a conversation?
Well, don't drink spooky, strange free drinks.
Someone had to drink it. I did it for the team.
Well,
Go
there's two
to
more cups sitting on the
Sacrifice
table.
people are willing to. Alright, I'll just go over and take it. Take it.
Yeah,
No!
you can
Oh
have it
my
on the
God.
go.
Exactly.
Nap
Mm.
time.
Collapse in the street.
All right. So
How was your nap?
where?
Nice.
So the Crippled Griffin is an inn that's being run by the Thieves Guild. The head of who is here, residing here, and who has
Mhm.
tasked us with finding his daughter who's been kidnapped by the cultists and taken down into the sewers under the city.
Yes.
Yes.
What is it with cultists and liking to be in poop water?
I
It
don't know,
does sound
man.
terrible. But I'll be flying. You'll be the one walking while questionable things.
Okay. So they're not here to kill us or rob us.
No.
No.
Quite the opposite. They're more than willing to help. Whenever we help them, they're gonna help us with Grimclaw. You know, the Pirate King, the one we're looking for.
All right.
That's a fair trade.
All right. Fair enough. Stewart's cultists. Got it. I guess we have our path forward.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm up. I'm awake. Let's go. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you for the nap. Appreciate it. I might use this to try to get some sleep later. Once this is done. So just take the cup with me and I walk out.
I mean, I'm sure they can put it in a sealed bottle.
And you guys do that?
Uh,
Actually, can we take some of it with us?
The-
It might be fun.
the drink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poison drink.
I
Unless you have
suppose.
the poison itself.
Cool.
And they'll open up, the fireplace again, so you guys are able to exit.
Freedom. Oh. Gotta accept. No.
Oh!
Let me
Slap
out.
it.
Nah, it just keeps facing into people.
Did I get like a bottle of it?
Yeah, they'll mix up a little bottle of it for you.
Let's
Sweet.
go.
Thanks. It is going in my inventory as sleepy time water.
Sleepy time water. Perfect.
All right.
All right.
Let's find
So
the sewers.
it should be near the beach. We're gonna have to wait for low tide.
Yes.
Because if it's high tide, we're gonna get fucked.
All
Yeah,
right.
that will not end well.
And drowned it did.
But I think I gotta stop there for the night.
Thank you so much for watching. And again, we are playing this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of this unfold as it happens, come drop by the stream. Also, all of our players are fellow streamers, and if you like what you heard, please go check them out. They are all absolutely fantastic folks. I'll have links to their Twitch pages down in the description below as well. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you all next time. Have a good one.